Hi there, Ryan G. Wright with DoHardMoney.com, coming to you with a question of the day. Every single day, I answer a question of the day, and if you would like to have your question answered in the question of the day, all you gotta do is type in the comments below. And today's question is, can I get an out-of-state loan? And this is a really good question because I get asked it quite a bit. And the answer is it depends, just like almost everything in life. But let's break this down. If you're trying to buy a property and get long-term financing, there are lenders that will do long-term financing on properties that are outside of the state of where you live. That's not a problem. If you're trying to get a loan on a fix and flip, or you need some money for a wholesale type deal, depending upon your area and some of the requirements with the laws there, you absolutely can get a loan for that type of for a hard money loan for that type of a property as well. So what you've got to do is figure out what you need. So are you going to be going after fix and flip type deals? Or are you going to be going after long-term holds? Or are you going to be going after BRRRR type deals? If you want to do a fix and flip, you're going to need a hard money lender that will lend to you even if you don't lend in that state. And a lot of them will say no, but someone will say yes. So you want to find that out and say, hey, will you lend to me? I live in this state. I want to flip in this other state. Are you cool with that? Sure, we're cool with that. The next thing is if you're wanting to do like a BRRRR type strategy where you're buying it, fixing up, putting a tenant in there, and then refinancing it, you're going to want to get pre-approved for that takeout finance. You're going to want to get pre-approved with a bank that's going to do a financing. And what you're going to want to talk to them about is you're going to want to see how long they want you to own the property for it before they'll finance it. Typically, you're going to want to look for something that will go 6 months. 6 months seasoning, meaning you've owned the property for 6 months. And if you own it for 6 months, then they're willing to do a rate, what's called a rate and term refinance, which basically means they are refinancing the rate and they're refinancing the term, but you're not getting any cash out. Now, if you did this right, let's say you bought the property for $50,000 and you put $20,000 in renovations and in some closing costs or whatever the case is, so you're at $70,000. And if the property's worth $100,000, and I'm just using this for simple math, that would be 70% of loan to value. So if you go to a long-term finance company, a bank or a credit union and say, hey, what's your loan to value? And they say it's 70%. And then you ask them, what's your seasoning requirements? And they say it's 6 months. Then it would be perfect, because if you got that loan for $70,000, you're able to fix the property up. Now you get that long-term financing, which would put you at 70% at $70,000. They would pay off the hard money lender, and then you would have a rental property that you have none of your own money, little to no money of your own, which means your returns are infinite. Which basically means that everything you get in cash flow, you haven't put any money into it. So that's an ideal type situation, especially if you're looking to do an out-of-state type property. Now, you may not want to be doing out-of-state rentals, but it is something to consider. You may need a property manager. You may be on the border of one state and another state, and you just would rather invest in that other state. But one of the things that's difficult when we talk about out-of-state properties is managing projects. And this gets into project management, this gets into contractors. We've got different videos on those things you should check out. But that's really the biggest problem people usually have with out-of-state is managing contractors. The idea of getting financing for out-of-state loans really isn't that big of an issue. You just have to find the right lenders that are willing to do it for you. Some won't fund out-of-state investors. Lots of them will. You've got to ask those questions. And same with the long-term takeout financing. Making sure you've got a company that's willing to do the long-term takeout financing. So I hope this is helpful as we talk about, can I get a loan for out-of-state investment? If it has been, please hit the thumbs up button. That's the way I get feedback. If you're enjoying these videos, hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like me to answer a question today, type it in the comments below, because I would love to help you in your real estate investing. I love real estate and I love what it can do for investors. So if I can help answer that question, I'd be happy to. A couple of videos I think you should check: how to wholesale out of state. We've got a whole video on that. So if you're interested in out-of-state investing, wholesaling out of state is something you should be considering. And then I've got another video I want you to check out, which is how to flip homes out of state as well. So check out that video as well. Otherwise, If you'd like some help, check us out at dohardmoney.com. We have software to help you find properties, value properties. We have the advanced deal analysis. We've got different softwares, proof of funds letters. We've got different videos and information and trainings. We also have forms and tools. You name it, we're here to help you. So check us out. Otherwise, make it a very profitable day, and bye for now.